When I dropped to one knee and asked Alina to marry me, I truly believed I had found the person I would spend my life with. Her tearful yes, and the way she held me so tightly felt like an unspoken vow, one that I thought would never be broken. For a while, everything felt beautifully aligned. Planning the wedding, picturing the home we'd build, imagining the names of children we hadn't yet met. Still, there was a quiet discomfort I could never fully shake. It was tied to the silver locket she always wore, a delicate heart-shaped piece with an inscription on the back. I never asked about it early on, but its presence felt heavier than simple sentimentality. One night, while flipping through our engagement photos, I gently asked, "What's the story behind that locket you always wear?" Her expression changed. For a moment she hesitated, then quietly said, "It was from my ex. It's something I haven't been ready to let go of." Her words stung. We were planning forever. Yet she was still holding on to a piece of someone else. I didn't say much in that moment. I didn't want to seem insecure, but that small revelation burrowed deep inside me. Every time I saw the locket afterward, it reminded me of a part of her I'd never fully reach. I began noticing subtle things. How she'd touch the locket when she was anxious, or how a softness came over her face when her fingers brushed against it. It was clear the necklace meant more than she let on. A week later, I brought it up again, calmly, but from the heart. "I'm not asking you to forget who you were," I said. "But we're building something together. Can you let go of it, for our future?" Her response was sharp. "It's just a necklace," she snapped. "Why does it matter so much?" That response cut deeper than any argument. I didn't want to erase her history. I just wanted to feel like her present meant more. What started as quiet tension became a rift. Our conversations turned into arguments. She pulled away, more distant with each passing day. I began to wonder if I'd misread everything about us. One evening, worn down by the weight of it all, I asked her plainly, "If it came down to choosing me or the locket, which would you choose?" She didn't answer right away. Her eyes dropped to the locket, and she whispered, "Why should I have to choose?" That hesitation told me more than any answer could. I needed clarity, so I stepped away for a few days, staying with a friend to clear my mind. In that time apart, I came to realize something important. Love should feel freeing, not like a quiet competition with someone's past. I loved her deeply, but I couldn't keep standing in the shadow of a memory. When I returned, I told her, "That locket isn't just a necklace. It's a symbol of where your heart still is. If it means more than what we're building, we're not meant to last." She tried to explain, saying I was reading too much into it, but her uncertainty only confirmed what I already knew. A week later, we called off the engagement. We both cried, but we knew it was for the best. Love isn't enough when one heart is still anchored to yesterday. The months after were hard. I poured myself into work, reconnected with old friends, and took the time to heal. I still thought of her, of course. I wondered if she still wore the locket, or if she ever truly understood what I was asking for. But I stood by my decision. I had chosen peace over silent heartache. Then, unexpectedly, I saw her again. It was at a bookstore. She looked different, calmer, softer. We exchanged a few words, nothing too deep. But I noticed her neck was bare. She saw me glance and quietly said, "I let it go. Just too late." I nodded. We went our separate ways. And in that brief exchange, I felt something settle inside me. Love isn't about holding on to everything from the past. It's about choosing the person you want beside you now. Sometimes the hardest thing is knowing when to let go. Her history wasn't the problem. It was her unwillingness to step fully into the future. And I had finally accepted that I deserved someone who would choose me completely, with no pieces left behind.